So I want to tell you what happens after you shift it. And this is not exactly probably, this must not exactly happen to you the same way like it happened to me. But I promise you, once you shift it, you will have like this kind of like being on, being off. Like, of course, you're not like being 24 hours a day, seven days a week, all 100% in the 5D, like in the 5 dimension or in the 5D world, because you still have this little bit dense 3D body. And of course you can like even you shift, but one thing I can promise, you shift once and then your spirit, your soul knows the way. Your spirit knows that's the one. That's the one, okay? So it's easier than to stick on that highest timeline, the best timeline. But maybe your spirit says like, oh, this is a good timeline, but then you go there and then you discover like, oh, there is even a more brighter and there is even more, next better timeline. But to go to this timeline, you needed to be in this timeline first, in order to shift your frequencies. And also like it's harder to go from 1 to 10 just straight away, like you usually go all the steps. So maybe sometimes you can skip 1 or 2, 3 steps, but so this is what I mean. So once you shift it, of course, try to keep that vibration. So and what I mean with them on and off and on and off. Of course, you're like, okay, now I'm in the 5D, and now it kicks me back to 4. So someone else said, so it's like if you are in the 3D, you are in this fear-based world where you always have like anxiety and fears, and whatever happens, it's like, oh no, I can't. What if? Like it goes in your head, like what if, and you push yourself deeper into the spiral of shadow, darkness, and like your soul is more in this dark place. So in the 4th dimension, you go more to gratitude, to love, to emotions. You feel more than you think. Your ego is stepping back. So then you need to have the ego death, right? So maybe you know about it. If not, please check it out. So this is what's happening in the 4th dimension. So when you once get rid of the ego, you can go to 5, and 5th dimension is like pretty much all about emotions, vibrations, energies. And when I say emotions, I'm talking about positive emotions like love, gratitude, joy, happiness. And when I just say it, I get goosebumps. Like I have this like ticklish feeling. Like this is so awesome. Like since I could open my heart chakra more, and every time I breathe into my heart chakra, I like this ticklish, this goosebump ticklish feeling. This goes through my whole body. And just to mention, I do that early in the morning. I fast. I'm fasting every day until 1 p.m. So I'm always like only on green tea, a little bit of coffee and water. So just to mention that I'm not on some spaced out thing or something. So, and yeah, once you get into the 5th, like into the higher dimensions, and once you shift it, okay, there is the probability for you to fall back deep down the rabbit hole gets lower, okay? So it's not an exclusion, but as you go more up and up and up, it's like usually you're getting more away from this negative energies. But we still have a daily life. We're still governed to some point. Like our soul is free, our mind is free, but we are still in this system. So we get to deal with the teachers from your kids. We get to deal with you know, people around, and some of them are still in the low levels, and some of them they want you to drop you down. They were like, no, this is the real world, you know, you are up in space, your head, you're just you're crazy, you know, all this kind of energy. I cannot see that with my eyes, so where is it? So like, what the fuck, you know, they try to get you down because they're so convinced that they are right, that this is the reality, and the reality is bad. All the politicians are bad, the government is bad, everything, like the medicines, like okay, like the meds, like take your meds, okay, like so those people are still there around you. Of course, like as you go to a higher dimension, these people will more disappear. They will more get a distance from you. So some of them, they're scared of you because they see your light, and they want it, but they know they care, but they're scared of you because they see your light, but they know that they decided to stay in the shadow. They rejected the option. They don't want to change. They don't want to shift because they don't know what's going on there. They believe they have not the power to do that. They believe they are, like, I don't know, traumatized by other bad people so bad that they don't deserve to live in a good mental place. Maybe they're just like too lazy, and they're just like too, how I say that in English, it's too annoying for them to put some effort in a shift, which they probably not 100% believe in. So those people are still around. So that's why you are like still switching, being there, going, like being in between in the fourth dimension, where like both is kind of like 50%. So you have still the anxiety and fear, and you have the other emotions, but you are in the mental state to decide which one you pick. And as soon as you pick the positive one, you get up again to the fifth. Okay, so what I want to say, so once you shift it, you will develop abilities. So everyone is different, so that's not what happens to you maybe, but it happened to me. And as just yesterday it started, so I'm like really fresh in this thing. So there are so many advanced people and knowledge people and skilled people that believe, if you're interested about it, and look what they're talking about. But so what happened to me is my sight changed. Like I can see when I'm in this, when I extend my quantum field around my heart chakra. When I breathe into my heart chakra and extend my quantum field of love, gratitude and joy around me, and sometimes I close my eyes to like visualize more when I get energies in and let them flow. And I have some videos for you if you're a light walker and you want to share your energy and you don't know how. Like, take a look what I do. It's easy. You can try it out, and then you're on the way. You know, you're gonna feel I'm doing it this way, or maybe I have another idea and combine and. So you're gonna find your own individual way to share your energy. Anyways, so when I sometimes close my eyes, and then yesterday I opened my eyes, and as I opened my eyes, I saw blue grass. Like in the park, like I'm here in the park, you know, there is grass, pretty much green grass. I tried to take a picture. How stupid, right? But you cannot cover that in a picture. So, but so you have the green grass, and then in between the green grass there was blue, shiny, bluish grass. Like some of the grass had just a different color, and I saw also the trees with leaves, and on the tip of the leaf there was a different color. The tip, like kind of beige, gold, like bright, not green. And I was so amazed, and I was so overwhelmed, and I was so thankful, and I was like, wow, what's this? And it reminds me, like, there is a movie, It calls the Celestine prophecy, and this is like from, oh, let me lie, it's 2007, 2009. It's before 2010, I think, the movie. And this, yeah, if you're interested in, watch this movie, because this is probably how it's gonna go, which way it's gonna go. And then in the movie, then they have this ability to make themselves invisible. You're not invisible, you're still there. But for all the people who are in this low density worlds and this low density dimensions, they cannot see you. They cannot see you. So, and I tried it out and it was working. So it's not easy. I mean, I cannot yet keep this vibration for a long time. So, but I want to experiment with that a lot more. And like, this is super amazing, like because you're not really invisible, and you're not at all invisible for the high vibrational people, but you are really, like, you're just being invisible to all the low vibrational people. And yeah, maybe this skill could be very helpful in the future too. And yeah, so check it out, like, go there, shift, do your energy work, do your breath work, keep giving your body positive energy, life energy, eat fruits, nuts, vegetables, drink crystal water. I mean, really crystal water. I do drink crystal water, so I put I have a water, and I put like a water glass container, and then in the middle I put a crystal, a crystal, and mountain crystals. I don't know how you call that in English, but I think it's just named crystal, like the clear one. And I put that in, and then put the water, and then I let it charge in the sun. And then before I drink, I just not spell, but words and vibrations. And what Mr. Masaru Emoto, find out what's with the water and the frequencies, and when you put music or songs or words into it. And then I just say to the water, love, light, and divine truth, before I drink it. And last time, that was so cute. Like, my kid saw that, and she knows it, and then she was like leaning over the pot and doing like and putting in her kisses, and that was so cute. And I drank it, and I was like so immediately smiling. I just catch the love from her through the water. And yeah, so that's totally my suggestions, and see you on the other side. I'm excited. It's not gonna be long. This year is gonna be a grand major stone, a grand major leap year for the whole thing. And I promise you, 2030, we're there, but then we have to like clean up and make all the things that have gone wrong right. So we're gonna work on everything, like our energy management, our nature, being with nature. This will be more closer. Like, even people probably like don't want to live in their houses anymore. They probably go with a tent, with like the companies who building up outdoor tents. They probably get a good profit, because they will buy good, nice, stable tents, and they will just go in the mountains, or I don't know how it's. We're gonna figure that out when it comes to it. But people will like want to stay in nature all the time. They don't want to be blocked in this cement stone thing, which is like keeping you small. They want to be outside, and some of them just want a hammock and want to sleep in the trees. So it will be awesome. It will be paradise. But of course, so I think 2030 we're there. But of course, then we have to like develop the systems, and we have to clean up the mess that the dog people did. Okay, so this was from me. So I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not an influencer, and I don't care. But I want to give that out. I want to tell that. And I know people, I know who needs to hear that will hear it. And I know who needs to find that will find it. And I'm happy you're there. Thank you very much. See you on the other side. Bye. Love, light, and positive energy to you. And thank you for listening to me 15 minutes. Okay, bye.